this is Bruno from RVing TV, and today we're at Bella Vista RV to take a look at a new arrival. This is a Hampton destination trailer, or as some of you like to refer to it, as a park model. This is a 375DBL, and it is a brand new 2022. Now we'd like to say thank you to Bella Vista for allowing us to walk through this unit and take a look, as park models are something newer to the channel that we haven't actually covered in the past. So I thought, you know, it's a great feature if you're looking to just place it on a lot, go into a campground, and you really want to maximize your living space. So we're going to take a look at park model living today and some of its advantages and potentially disadvantages. Now, what's really nice is this Hampton destination trailer is manufactured by Crossroads RV. Crossroads is known for making a nice trailer. So let's cover some of the construction features while we're here outside. One thing to know is that it's a one-piece roof, so that's great for maintenance. Also, there's a 3/8" decking for the roof. Nice and thick decking. Our floors are 5/8 decking. Again, nice and thick. Now, an important feature for that slightly colder weather as well as the really hot summer weather is that the roof is actually 4.5 inches at the crown, which means you have a lot of insulation so that in the really hot summer it's going to keep that sun from beating heat into the unit through the roof. And in the cooler weather, or again in the hot weather running your AC, when you cool your unit down or you heat it up in the cooler weather, it's going to keep the heat from escaping or coming in. 4.5 inches thick is really nice, especially at the crown, because that roof is radiused or rounded so that water naturally runs off and just gives you a nice overall appearance. Now this 375 is a triple slide unit, and we're going to go inside and take a look shortly, but I thought we'd take a walk around outside. Now this unit has two entrances. The door entrance you see here is into the front bedroom, and then we have a large sliding door because normally you'd want to build out some sort of a deck. Also, you'll notice the size of the awning is about half of the trailer. So nice large awning that you can sit out under. There's outside speakers to listen to music, and we even have TV hookups and plugs right here. Let's take a little walk around. Up front we have our propane tanks and a spot for our battery so that if we do have a power outage, you have some 12 volt. Now I love the large windows up front, and just above the windows you'll notice the LED lights so you can have some accent lighting. Here's our first slide, and this is our bed slide, and there's some outside storage so that you can keep some gear. Now to give you an idea of the size, right now that's our propane tank covers and the power cord, the 50 amp power cord, because this is a 50 amp service because we're going to have residential appliances inside. We have our campground hookups here, including our black tank flush, and something that's really important to note, if you're shopping for a park model, ask some details about the actual water tank. This is a gas electric water tank, but even more important than that is that it's 12 gallons. Now, 12 gallons with gas electric is fantastic because if you have a number of people staying over, which is probably the reason why you're looking at a park model, for regular use, you can use the electrical. But if you're going to have multiple people showering, you can turn the electrical and the gas on and superheat, or have a quicker recovery rate is what they're going to call. So you'll be able to get more water through that hot water tank, heating it up, being able to have more showers instead of the second, third person running into cold water. Now, the backslide here is absolutely huge, And then a nice little feature, and I'm going to pull out my master key here. We're going to take a look in this compartment. Now, a feature that Keystone, or I should say Cruiser, has put on, their parent company calls it Key TV, is this Key TV. So many times you just have simple little connections on the side of your trailer. Cruiser is using the Key TV feature, and what that is a controller that will sense whether you have cable coming in or satellite, and it will switch to where the signal is coming in if you happen to have them set up. So there's our 50 amp plug in the back, and again, look at those nice large windows to the full height of the trailer. Now, beautiful looking trailer on the outside. What we really want to do is let's go take a look inside. So we're going to go in through the main door here. And what's nice with this is as you come in, this is in the bedroom. So this isn't your main entrance. This is what you're going to use when you're here in the bedroom. We have a king size bed in here on the slide. And what I liked when I walked through this unit before I started the video, because I always like to come in and walk the units, get a sense of what I'm walking into, is the amount of storage in here. If you look around for the bedroom, there's lots of storage, and then those big windows that I mentioned outside, because you may get up in the morning and you just want to kind of lie back and chill. But you'll want some natural light here. Maybe you want to sit in the afternoon and read a book. Now, right over here, we have our preps for another TV, so you could put a TV here straight across from the bed. Because you're buying a park model, you're likely planning to spend a lot of time in it, use it as your cottage. So we have a beautiful, big and deep cupboard with shelving, but more importantly than it being deep, which is important, but more importantly are our washer dryer hookups here. So we're already prepped for washer dryer, and you could get a stackable unit in there, and that way if you're spending weeks on end up there over summer holidays, you can do laundry, you've got everything. Let's take a look up front. I really like this double colored door with the white and then the dark accents. Just really gives it a super elegant look. As we walk into our main hall, you're going to notice our thermostat for up front, and then our control panel. So we have our gauges here for our tanks, our slide out controls, our water pump. In case we ever lose power in the campground, you could put water into the holding tank, turn the pump on, and still be able to shower and use water. Now here you'll notice we have the gas electric switches for the water heaters, so you could turn gas on and electric at the same time, having both elements. Here's our light switches for our main living area, as well as our awning lights, and then our awning control. Our wine guard connect, and then our light switches here. But let's take a look up front, because this is a pretty impressive living area. When you come in, you have a nice table, and it does have an additional leaf so that if you're sitting a few extra people, and I thought this was a really great combination because I like the idea of the two freestanding chairs, because I like to sit in chairs when I eat. Plus I can move them around if need be. And then you have a bench on this side, which is great. You can put two people on it, but I thought the flexibility was nice because you could use that as a bench, but if you take the cushions and move them out of the way, this is actually storage. So you have lots of storage here, but really if you think about it, you could take that bench, move it over to the sofa and use it as an ottoman to put your feet up if you have guests. Because normally, if you're the owner of this unit, and if it were me, I'm going to be lounging in these recliners. The reason I'm going to lounge in these recliners, these are power recliners. But not only are they power, they have massage and heat. So, you want to go away, spoil yourself. So what's really nice, I'll just give you a little example. We have our switches here. You can actually put that out, and you'll notice a nice recline on that. I hope you saw that okay. I'm just holding the camera off to the side. And you could really stretch out if you've been out, you know, hiking, camping, you've come back, you've gone bicycle riding, and you just want to chill at night. You could stretch out there, and then of course it's going to sit across from your TV. Oh, you just probably saying to me, Bruno, there's no TV. There is. We'll show you that in a minute. But as I mentioned, you do have heat and massage on those as well. So a great feature. Then for guests, you have a nice large sofa with tables on each end, as well as plugs and USBs on both sides, and a USB here by your chair. And actually, I forgot about something that really impressed me earlier. So let's go back to our dining table, because how much time do we spend at the dining table reading, eating, having a snack, etc.? And I know when I travel, it's always a pain to take the phone out, go get the USB cord that I usually left in the bedroom, you know, hook it up, come back out. What's nice is you're going to notice there's a wireless charging pad. And I hope you're going to see that. There we go. So wireless charging pad, throw your phone down and you don't have to worry about not having enough power. So a great little feature of this Hampton as well. Since we're here, I'm going to step back and you'll notice the tall ceiling heights. We have 8-foot heights minimum inside, and in every slide out it's at least 7 feet. So we have 7-foot slides and we have minimum of 8-foot interiors in here. So that is just absolutely fantastic. I don't have to worry about, you know, bumping my head in these slides, but I've seen some friends and customers that are pretty tall from when I was in the industry. As if you've watched some of my previous videos, I've mentioned that I used to be a dealer at one point. Now we have our fireplace. Right now the ambiance is set so that it's just running like it has a fire, but you can actually get it to throw heat. Plus a nice little feature. I am going to put this right here so that I can walk over. What I like about this setup is you have a nice window letting in lots of light for when you're not watching TV and you're using your living space. When you want to watch TV, simply hit this button here and we have a beautiful large flat screen that pops up full 50 inches, and there you go. Now you're ready to watch TV. So nice feature because you have your TV there when you want, and when you don't have to worry about it. Over top, we have some great storage, and then as we move into our kitchen, we have residential appliances, and we can now do this. I like residential appliances when I'm in a park model. Now, as I said, we haven't sold them before, but I've been at dealer shows, and when I see residential appliances, it makes sense. You want a larger appliance, you're going to have more people with you, longer camping stays, so in a destination or park model trailer, absolutely makes sense. Be cautious on some fifth wheels, larger travel trailers, because they have to be set up right in order to use those appliances. So here we have a nice gas top grill, 4 burners, so you can do lots of cooking here. A nice oven, and you'll notice it has the interior light. We even have the little lights over the knobs. Nice, deep, and large oven for cooking. So now you want to do Thanksgiving, you want to put a big turkey in there for 12, 14 people, you can do that. However, what I do really like, as you've heard me talk on some motorhome videos about convection ovens, not only do you get a residential microwave, but this is a microwave convection combination. So we've put the turkey in, but we have a lasagna we want to cook. We have potatoes you want to do. Normally you wouldn't do that in a microwave. You can use this convection oven just as a regular oven to cook those other items. And it's a good size oven, so you're going to be able to really cook well in this unit. Now we've got a 3-door Samsung fridge. Now the shelves haven't been put in the doors, etc., but I wanted to show how much space you get. Plus, then imagine when you have your different shelves in there, which are just currently packed away. And look at the freezer space. So it's a French style fridge, lots of freezer space here. We even have an ice maker on this side, and then our extra large bin here as well. So not only can you go and stay in the unit for a while, from a camping standpoint, you can put the food that you want to take with you there as well. I love this center island. When you look at the design and the finish on it, it's absolutely beautiful. We have a power plug on this side. We have all solid surface countertops here next to our stove and even our corner nook over there. Plus, you're going to get an extra large, extra deep stainless steel fridge with the residential style faucet, so when you're washing dishes, you know, you can pull it down, keep the water down here so you're not making a mess everywhere. And look at the faucet they've chosen. Just absolutely beautiful in their design. And I have to say, year after year, the designers keep getting better and better with what they're doing. Now you're asking, you know, we have good storage here, but what if I really need more storage? Which, if you're going to stay a while, you're going to. So we open up these large double doors, and we've got a pantry tucked away. We've got some shelving down here, nice deep drawer here, extra counter space if you needed it, great spot to be able to put mixers, food processors, waffle irons. Sorry, I got caught on the waffle iron. I was envisioning making waffles in here on a Sunday morning while the bacon or back bacon's cooking on the oven. Power plug in here with light, and then again another large shelf. So you can really put a lot of dry goods in here, your cereal boxes, your different appliances. Plus, when it's closed up, and I haven't pinned it in place, but it looks super elegant, very residential style. And then we have some additional storage here, a nice little nook. This would be a great spot to put a coffee maker, an espresso, something like that, so it's always handy. Some additional shelves. And something I should point out, all the shelving is residential hinges in here. So when you close it, you'll notice there's no hinges. In a few travel trailer videos, I've pointed that out. Something that I would look at if I was buying a destination trailer. I don't want to see travel trailer hinges that are the old-fashioned style that sit out here. You want the residential heavy-duty hinges because they do have some adjustability, but beyond that, they last a really long time. So we've been talking over and over about extended stay and being able to have more people on board, because you look at the sitting here and being able to set up more cooking utensils with the power plugs on both sides of the island and the island prep space and the big sink. And we've got our sofa that's a tri-fold sofa for sleeping as well. Where does everybody else sleep? Because a tri-fold in a bed isn't enough. Let's go take a look at the loft area, because this was something that I really liked. And then before we finish up, we'll take a look at the beautiful bathroom that's on here. So as you come up these stairs, as we look at the loft area here, you'll notice a great spot for a single person A good comfortable mattress, some storage space off to the side. The space does overlook the living area, and we have a window for some natural venting and natural light as well. As we spin around and look at the second loft area, you'll notice sleeping space for 2 people. It's a good area. Windows for cross ventilation. Nice little space here. We do have some storage up front in between the mattresses. And that'll just give you that little bit of space to keep some extra goods, a spot for your phone, your glasses, any other little items that you may need, bottle of water that you want to keep at night. There's good height in here. I mean, you do have to crawl in. You can't stand, but there is decent space. Now, we also have a power plug for being able to charge phones, etc. TV prep, as well as some storage here.
Now on the Hampton, a standard is that you're going to get 2 roof air conditioners. So we have one up here and one in the living area, and both of those are going to be 15,000 BTU air conditioners because we have a lot of square footage in here, and that's what you're going to need to help keep the area cool. Now let's come back downstairs and take a look at the washroom, because I think you're going to be impressed. I really liked it. It's a very modern feel. So we come back down the stairs. Now let's take a look here. So first thing of note, porcelain toilet with foot flush. So porcelain, just like sitting on your toilet at home, very easy to clean. We have really good countertop space because now while we're away, we can actually take things like power toothbrushes, etc., and actually put them down around the sink. We have a nice large sink. We have a double medicine cabinet and a angular shower. Now what I love about this shower is it has the look and that gloss of a high gloss ceramic tile. It isn't. You wouldn't want it in a trailer with the flex and the heat and then the winter cold, but it looks like a ceramic, has that finish like a ceramic, but isn't. So it's going to be easier to clean and maintain. Look at the size of that shower pan. Really nice big shower pan. And then of course we've got our hand shower and our glass doors for closing. Then we have a pantry, or I'm going to call it a pantry. I guess really it's a towel closet. Yes, I'm a typical guy. I look at it, I see pantry envisioned in my mind, and I know it's not called a pantry, it's really a linen closet, but it's just how a guy's minds work. I hope a few of you got a chuckle out of that. You'll also have, and you've heard me talk about this, I like when they put in hangers. So you have a spot to put your towels, your pajamas in the morning when you get up, you get changed, you can let the towels dry. And then one thing is our high-powered fan. Now there's a max air fan and vent up there. Now first thing that's probably rolling through your mind is, how the heck are you gonna turn that on? Because look how high up it is. Well, they've thought about that. I'm gonna close the door just so the camera can focus on it better. There's our remote control for our max air fan. So they have thought about it, nice and easy. You can turn the remote on, set your fan speeds, open up your vent. It's just there at your fingertips. So I have to admit, not being that guy that normally goes camping and stays put, I like to move around a little bit more myself. I look at this destination model and think, you know, this could be great. Not only for camping, but maybe you own a lot somewhere on a lake.
Maybe you have a family member who has a farm and you spend a lot of time with them, but don't really want to impede on their privacy. You could take something like this Hampton, take it up to a lot, take it to campground, take it to a friend's place who has multiple acres that you spend lots of time with, and put it there. If you have power and water and hookups, phenomenal. If you didn't, you'd be able to put water into your own holding tank. You could run this unit off of a generator. You could look at solar power hookups. There's a lot of options that could be used. So I can see the appeal of something like this. And if you live in an area similar to us here in Ontario, where housing prices over the last 2 years that COVID has been going on have been skyrocketing like crazy, and you've thought that it would be nice to have a cottage somewhere, but cottage prices have gone through the roof, and you don't want to have a massive mortgage that you're not going to be able to go up and enjoy it, a park model may be the answer to what you're looking for. This Hampton is a great unit. Crossroads is a great company. For information on this unit, please visit Bella Vista RV. We'd like to thank them again for allowing us to film this unit, but visit them at www.bellavistarv.com. They are a great company, really focused on customer service, and you will not be disappointed. So thank you to Bella Vista for allowing us to view this unit as it has just rolled in. If you like the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe and click the bell button below as well, and you'll be notified of new videos as they come available. We are pushing up to the 10,000 and beyond subscriber mark, so thank you very much if you are subscribing, and please hit the like button. It will get us noticed a little more out there in the YouTube world. So thank you very much for helping us. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have a recommendation or a suggestion on a video you'd like to see on a specific type of unit, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll see what we can do for you. Well, this is Bruno from RVing TV saying make sure you live life to the fullest, regardless of what kind of camping unit or what kind of lifestyle you live. Make sure you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye now.